Welcome to AI Stream News. Watch streaming news now.
The situation in Bijapur, Chhattisgarh, is indeed complex. According to recent reports, locals and activists have challenged the official account of an encounter in which police claimed to have killed 12 Naxalites. They allege that the individuals who were killed were not Maoists but villagers. This has led to a significant controversy, with differing narratives about the incident. The police had initially reported that they neutralized 12 Naxalites in a forest near Pidia village under Gangalore police station limits during an anti-Naxalite operation. However, villagers and family members of the deceased have accused the police of staging a fake encounter, claiming that the victims were residents of Pidia and nearby Itawar village who had gone to pluck tandu leaves, a common source of livelihood in the region. Amid these allegations, there have been calls for a thorough investigation to ascertain the truth of the matter. The incident underscores the ongoing conflict in the region and the complexities involved in distinguishing between combatants and civilians in such situations. It's a reminder of the importance of transparency and accountability in operations of this nature. Naxalites, also known as Maoists, are a group of far-left radical communists who support Mao Zedong's political ideology. Their origin can be traced back to the splitting in 1967 of the Communist Party of India, Marxist, which led to the formation of the Communist Party of India, Marxist-Leninist. Initially, the movement had its center in West Bengal but later spread to less developed rural areas in southern and eastern India, including states such as Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. The term, Naxalism, derives its name from the Naxalbari village in West Bengal, where a peasant revolt took place in 1967 against local landlords who had beaten up a peasant over a land dispute. The Naxalites are considered to be far-left communists who advocate for socio-economic change and a classless society through armed struggle. Over the years, their influence has declined, but they still pose a substantial threat to India's national security, particularly in certain isolated regions. The Naxalite Maoist insurgency has been an ongoing conflict between these Maoist groups and the Indian government. The influence zone of the Naxalites is called the Red Corridor, which has been steadily declining in terms of geographical coverage and the number of violent incidents. As of 2021, it is confined to the 25 most affected locations, accounting for 85% of left-wing extremism, LWE, violence, across 10 states in 2 coal-rich, remote, forested hilly clusters in and around the Dandakaranya, Chhattisgarh, Odisha region and the Tri-Junction area of Jharkhand, Bihar, and West Bengal. These militant groups primarily target the most oppressed people in India, including Adivasis, Dalits, and the poorest of the poor, who work as landless laborers. While the government has taken action to reduce insurgent activity, Naxalism remains a complex and persistent challenge in certain regions. The voter turnout for the fourth phase of the Lok Sabha elections was reported to be over 62%. Here are some key points from the updates. West Bengal witnessed the highest polling among the states, with a turnout of 75.66%. The overall voter turnout across 96 constituencies in 10 states and union territories was recorded till 5 p.m. In addition to the Lok Sabha seats, simultaneous polling took place for all 175 assembly seats in Andhra Pradesh and 28 assembly seats in Odisha. Violence was reported in West Bengal, and there was a controversy in Hyderabad during this phase of elections. The elections are a significant event as they decide the political future of the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during a recent rally in Bihar amid the Lok Sabha elections, has reaffirmed his commitment to continue the government's crackdown on corruption. He emphasized that despite opposition claims of misuse of central agencies, the fight against corruption will persist. PM Modi highlighted the significant increase in the amount of money recovered from raids against politicians, contrasting it with the previous government's record and asserting that the recovered funds belong to the nation's poor. Addressing the crowd in Hajipur, he also criticized his opponents for being more concerned with promoting their successors, while he stated that the common people are his successors. Modi further accused the opposition parties of attempting to undermine social justice efforts and making insensitive statements about the Ram Temple in Ayodhya. He called for a high voter turnout to support the NDA and enable the formation of a strong government, while also touching upon his government's development track record. The voter turnout in the Andhra Pradesh elections has indeed seen a decrease from 2019 to 2024. In the 2019 elections, the voter turnout was approximately 80.09%, while in the 2024 elections, it was recorded at 68.04% till the official closing time of the polling. This indicates a decrease of about 12.05%, which is slightly more than the 10% decrease you mentioned. The elections were marked by clashes, which might have affected the voter turnout. Google's Gemini AI platform is indeed gearing up to introduce a new feature called Memory. This feature is designed to enhance the user experience by remembering information shared in previous conversations. Here's what you can expect from the Memory feature. Personalized interactions. Gemini will be able to recall details such as your interests, preferences, and other personal information to avoid repetition and make conversations more efficient. Tailored responses. As Gemini learns more about you, it will provide responses that are increasingly customized to your needs. User control. You will have the option to turn off the Memory feature or manage the information it retains through a dedicated memory page. This feature is part of Google's rapid updates to Gemini and is expected to roll out soon, potentially coinciding with Google's I/O conference. It's a step towards creating more seamless and intuitive AI interactions. Solar storm impacts SpaceX's Starlink satellite service. Key takeaways. SpaceX's Starlink satellites are experiencing degraded service due to a major solar storm. The ongoing solar storm is the most significant one since 2003, posing risks to navigation systems, power grids, and satellite communication. Starlink owns around 60% of the roughly 7,500 satellites orbiting Earth and is a dominant player in satellite internet. For reliable news, watch AI Stream News. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and share. For more updates, subscribe to AI Stream.